Hi guys, welcome to an episode of China Not Just Travel, where we take you around China and show you exactly what China is like. Today I'm in my favorite province in Guizhou. As you can see, it's absolutely stunning, and we're going to take you to a very special place. We're going to take you to the tallest bridge in the world. You can actually see it right there.
Guizhou is the most mountainous province in China and therefore has been one of the most challenging provinces to build infrastructure, such as tunnels and bridges, which connects the province and allows villagers to move from place to place. So it's pretty insane that the highest bridge in the entire world is here and that we get to see and understand more of this incredible accomplishment.
Okay guys, so now we're on the way to the big bridge. We're actually right under it, but we have to go along the winding path to get there. I'll show you my view. There it is, right there. We're right under it. It's so high up.
Because of its geography, Guizhou used to be known as one of the poorer provinces in China, but that is no longer the case. It has experienced massive success in poverty alleviation, with millions of people being lifted above the official poverty line through relocation programs, targeted subsidies, and infrastructure projects. Guizhou has also had massive underground infrastructure investment, with extensive high-speed rail networks connecting to everywhere in China, including Shanghai, Chongqing, and Chengdu.
Okay guys, we made it. We made it to the highest bridge on Earth. The workers are still working hard on constructing the bridge to making sure that it is in tip-top condition for the opening, which is at the end of the month of September.
This bridge started construction in 2020, which means that it only took just about 5 years to completion. That's pretty impressive.
Hi, this is me and Daniel Dumbrill, our good friend at Wave Media. And right now we're actually gonna go across the bridge on his motorcycle. Right?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
There were workers scaling the bridge and installing final adjustments, which was also extremely sophisticated technology.
就是上面我们看的这两颗竹缆，然后它里面都分别有一根光纤，然后它的话就像人的神经一样的，它会24小时的给自己进行一个体检，然后看自己脚有没有什么问题。如果有问题的话，它就会随时的回传。
真的吗？
对对对。
哇哦！
就是起到一个监测的作用。
And just to give you an idea of just how high this bridge is, you can see the magnificent Beipan River. Wow, look at this view. The platform below is where they are setting up a bungee jumping platform that will attract even more tourists and visitors. There will also be the highest cafe in the world, a restaurant, a service center, beautiful light displays, and an upcoming marathon.
It's pretty incredible to see the level of infrastructure that is here in Guizhou and that continues to be built. And it's also really amazing to hear from the workers and to hear about the process that goes behind creating this bridge. Now this bridge will now link all these different regions together that usually would take a very long winding route that would take hours and cut down that time by half or even less. And so it is incredible to be able to witness it at the beginning of its opening up to the public. There's even going to be a marathon that's going to happen here, which is so amazing. So it's going to bring so many people over, and I think that will also uplift the local economies of the different parts too. So
this bridge is an infrastructure project that will benefit local people's lives and allow them to save time with travel and connect more conveniently with people from other villages, expanding their business networks and widening their opportunities. Time to go see the rest of Huajiang. There's a history of bridges in Guizhou, since they were the only structures that connected people living in the mountains to each other. We felt that it was important to see some older bridges to see just how far we've come. This is a much lower bridge that crosses Beipan River, which was built in 2012.
okay, we're gonna climb up the stairs now and then get to the top of the bridge. I have my little guide here who is miles ahead of me, and her shoes are super big, but she's still zooming past. Right now I'm on a bridge that was built in 2012, and the remnants of a bridge in 2018 are also around here, and that's a little rope bridge, the one that we were on this morning. Significantly different heights and different technologies, but still sturdy. And it's just, I think, a good representation of how engineering in China has improved. So right now I'm with an auntie that I actually met this morning. She's actually a neighbor in the homestay that we're at, and she specializes in indigo plant dyeing. Now I've seen this before with Miaozhu, but it's really fascinating to see how the Buyizhu do it.
I even heard that the blue of the Huajiang Canyon Bridge is meant to symbolize the blue of the Bui people's garments and the relationship they have with water. The local Bui people have maintained a strong connection to their cultural practices and have been able to start local businesses near these beautiful natural wonders, which again uplift the local economy and allow people to show and preserve their deep traditions with pride. I really wanted to spend some time connecting with the local people of the village and its surrounding areas in Huajiang, and it was amazing to see how they live their everyday lives and to be able to listen to their stories.
这个桥开了以后，是不是会很方便多？
哎，方便多了。
是吗？
对于我们这个当地的老百姓，带来很大的社会
是吗？
发展。
哦，对。就是帽子，就是穿在头上。
在我们地方这叫帕子。
哇，有一点重，对吗？因为是
银子哎。
这是银子。
真正的银子哎。
The beautiful Bui clothing I was wearing attracted this wonderful 93-year-old grandma who also invited me to her home. She was so friendly, sweet, and generous, and I found out that she is actually the grandmother of our village homestay host.
好看！哇哇，美漂亮，好漂亮！
Our homestay host is the perfect example of a local villager who is playing a vital role in uplifting his local village. His village is home to his family, all with the surname Liang, and most people in the village are from the Bui ethnic minority group. He decided to beautify his village and assist with revitalizing it. With his homestay, he attracts visitors from all over the world and also shows people with immense pride the beauty of his hometown.
我就是有一个坚定的信念，因为我以前也是做厨师的，做旅游的，我就洞察到这种商机，我想，哎，这里肯定有点作为，我就把我那个很好的工作我都辞掉了，直接裸辞就到这里来创业了。刚开始的时候，很多人都不同意，回到家乡很幸福。哎，我有什么事情，我10分钟5分钟我就到家了，那个有什么事情马上就能解决得到，又能陪伴在父母身边。其实刚开始的时候，很多人还在质疑这个桥为什么要修这么高，花这么多的钱。因为我们这个出行非常的不方便，就算对面距这里1.4公里直线距离，开车过来是2分钟。但是我们开车不修这个桥的情况下，我们是要从这边盘山公路走过来要1个小时45分钟的。所以说整个交通就是经过多年的那个就是说走出来确实有这个桥的需要，但是我真的没想到的话，它会在我们的这个村口，而且离我跟我这个民宿的这些房子啊，这个位置太好了，你知道吗？特别正，特别正，看这个桥，这是我没想到的。我从这个桥开始修，我就一直记录，然后到做民宿一起。我是单个账号是10万粉丝，然后我总体的账号是100万粉丝了已经。谢谢。
Hi guys. Okay, so we're gonna start the day off by going on a boat ride to the river through the bridge that we actually saw yesterday, but we're gonna go see another bridge, and we get to see all the different eras and the progression and the different kind of technologies being used.
Actually, being up close to the water of the river was so beautiful, as we got to see how clean and crystal clear it was. We had to get on a little boat to get up close to the old bridge, which was very rickety and showed the remnants of history that is important not to forget. It was amazing to see the contrast between this bridge and the new super high bridge. We also happened upon our homestay host and his big brother's childhood swimming spot. So of course, we had to go for a swim.
Okay, we're back. We're going back to the shore. This is the boss. Hello, 老板。开心吗？
开心了，你们开心就好。
The boss is live streaming the bridge, and it's so nice to see how passionate he is about it.
Okay, so I'm all changed after swimming and I was greeted with this amazing orchestral band. So we're about to get a local performance from a music troupe here, which is actually a lot of the senior men of the village who can play different wood-made orchestra instruments. So we're about to watch a performance. Let's have a look. I'm back with the grandma, 93-year-old grandma, who is inviting me to her house again, but we're actually going to go somewhere else. I just love her.
哎呀，你好乖哟！
我很乖，
哎，乖哟！
真的。So I learned that this village has about 400 people with 100 different households, and as most cases in Chinese villages, a lot of the young people go out and they go to university and they go work, and then the village is mostly elders as well as children, so that is also the demographic here. But I've also seen quite a lot of young people coming to travel here. It is very popular to come to these rural places and to experience what village life can be. And these villages, like I've said so many times, are improving so much in terms of cleanliness and in terms of their houses and making it altogether more beautiful and more livable for the local people.
I really love how everyone in this village sticks together, comfortably going to each other's homes, cooking meals, hanging out, and helping whenever in need. It is a community that I'm so grateful to have been warmly welcomed into, as I got to see for myself the ways that infrastructure, like the new high bridge, has created more opportunities for local communities, so their homes can be bettered and the legacies of their village can continue to thrive. I think our new homestay owner friend said it best.
我们这里还有一个问题就是呢，我们吃糯米饭，就像我们昨天说的，人的关系就是那个连在一起，关系特别好。不会像说你在城里面，哎，就是住你家对门，可能是那个3年5年你都不知道他姓啥几口人。
对，
哎，所以说我们在村子里面谁都知道，只要喊一个出来
谁都
知道，
认识，对吗？
哎，全都认识，都是熟悉的。你有什么事情在那个群里面吼一声，大家都过来帮你，我感觉这个氛围特别的好。
And finally, Dr. Liang is taking me to his rooftop to get a beautiful view of the village and bridge, and of course, to get me dressed up in Bui clothing one more time.
Okay, so this is the best possible way to end my trip in Huajiang in Guizhou, and I've learned so much from the local villages, like my new friends here who are dressed in the Bui traditional costume. They're part of the Bui ethnic group, and it's just such an honor to be here with everyone, and I hope you really enjoyed this episode because I did. Yay!